big welcome to all YouTubers to the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando for the annual Fun Show. FUN stands for Florida United Numismatists, and this is the biggest coin show of the year, with the most dealer stands held every year in Orlando. The show runs over a few days and has a number of auctions attached to it as well, and is a great place for getting together with other fellow coin collectors and to take a look at some spectacular coins, some great exhibitions, 200 odd showcases. Dealers from all over the United States and all over the world come to attend on these few days.
What is this? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? What is this? I see you.
If you put that on Instagram, I'm going to kill you.
How many people here are here for the very first time at a fun show? Well, I'll tell you what, when you walk through that door, you're going to be amazed. Absolutely amazed, okay? Before I go any further with my spill, I'd like to introduce you to the president of the American Numismatic Association and let him say a couple words, Steve Ellsworth.
Listen, it's just terrific to be down here representing the ANA, and this is one of the premier groups of the whole country, this fun organization. And for 30 years I've been coming down here, and every time it just keeps getting better, and it's all because of all the volunteers and all the help, and also that young lady right there, Cindy. Thanks again, I mean, we're going to have a great show.
Matt Adams. Matt Adams is a dual hatter for this show. He's a member of our board, and he is also the ANACS Annex representative. Gary Braystead, he's our IT guy. Randy Campbell, our education director. Nancy Casey, who's in charge of dealer registration. Jay Chamberlain, who is our Fun Topics advertising manager for this show. Okay,
A very happy new year from the Coin Connection and from me, Numismatic, and a brand new code for you guys for January 2020. It's code SUE. Keep it nice and simple, SUE, for 2% off your best quality controlled modern coins from the Coin Connection. One of the nice things about the show is that the entrance from the main first day is actually free of charge to the public. So anyone can just come over here. If they're in Orlando, they can wander in and they can take a look at all these spectacular items. You've got the American Bureau of Printing represented here, showing some of the most beautiful American banknotes that have ever been made. You know, some of these things are just breathtaking, really amazing. Gold certificates, $50 gold certificates, these are $100,000 notes. You won't see too many of those. And of course, all our favorites in the UK are also represented over at the Fun Show. There's sovereign rarities, and I was able to take a look at some of the amazing coins that some of the dealers had. I just wanted to give you a few examples of some of the stuff that is available. These coins were kindly made available to me by Atlas Numismatics, who are based in Brooklyn in New York, but they do a whole load of really amazing world coins. I've bought from them in the past, and I can definitely vouch for them, and some of the coins that they have on display are just truly breathtaking world-class coins. This particular Victoria coin, this crown, is not only in beautiful condition, but it is actually a pattern. and the pattern was apparently made from a slightly unfinished die on the obverse side. So if you look very carefully, just below the back of Victoria's hair, you can see there's just a patch where they hadn't finished doing the work on the die when they made this coin, and it's an exceptionally rare coin. You can see on the PCGS holder a P crown. This one is a 1791 halfpenny, but whereas the regular halfpenny was either copper, bronzed copper or gilded copper, this one is actually made of solid gold, and this was part of the amazing esteemed Murdoch collection, very famous collection of coins. And these coins were thought to have been made on demand. Very wealthy people said, I really like the look of what you're doing at the Soho Mint. This is Matthew Bolton, and I'd like you to make me one of those in gold. And there's just a couple of these known to exist. One of these is available for sale at the moment via Atlas, and you can just see the beauty of this coin. I've never seen anything quite like it. I think it's just absolutely amazing, and always exciting to me to see coins that were never meant to be in a certain material, to be minted in a certain material. And there's quite a few British older coins that were never really intended to be gold, but just a few of them were made in gold, almost for celebrities or at least very wealthy people. So if you are at the fun show, it's open for the next few days. Come along and visit Atlas Numismatics, or I'll leave a link down below to their website as well. This next coin is an absolutely wonderful, extremely rare pattern shilling coin minted in the reign of Edward VI. It is where you can see the price tag at the back there, and you'll see that again in a second. It's a really, really valuable coin, one of only 2 or 3 examples known to exist. So this is, and the thing which is distinctive about this is the side-on portrait. It's got a very, very detailed portrait of Edward VI. Normally, coins have had a portrait with him facing forward. You don't get this wonderful side-on portrait, and it's in absolutely beautiful condition. It's got a mint state designation by NGC. It's a coin that everybody would love to have, but only very, very few people in the world will ever be able to own. It's got a price tag of £65,000, and pretty amazing coin. 1547, minted at the Tower Mint, and it's of the highest rarity. So a big thank you to Steve Hill of Sovereign Rarities for showing me this spectacular coin. Next one I want to take a look at was on the stand of Northeast Numismatics, and there's their website, so please visit them and take a look at their inventory. But the coin which really caught my eye was this Una and the Lion, gold £5. And we know that the Una and the Lion Great Britain coin has received a very, very warm welcome. Well, at the same time as that was issued, we had a coin from Alderney in the Channel Islands, which was a slightly more traditional Una and the Lion design. And I've seen these in pictures. It's the first one I've been able to take a look at, and it looks like this presentation was originally done in collaboration with PCGS, so that you've got 400 of these coins that were produced, and they were produced as a graded edition by PCGS in collaboration with one of the mints. I think the Alderney coins used to be minted by the Royal Mint. I'm not sure that they are minted by the Royal Mint anymore. It might be worth finding out what mint produced this coin. I think it was somewhere there on the details. But it's very different in terms of its look to the recent Great Britain coin. That was what was called a soft proof, and this is a more traditional frosted proof. And you can see the date that is on this one is the original date of 1839 rather than 2019. And then you've got a slightly different non-Royal Mint portrait of Her Majesty on this side. I think it's been executed really, really well. And obviously people have an interest at the moment in Una and the Lion, and the Una and the Lion gold coins are now pretty unobtainable at a relatively modest cost. So some people I know are looking at this one and saying, well, is this one worth buying? And I think depending on price, it may very well be worth buying as well. And it's a very beautiful coin to look at. So look out for the Alderney special edition of Una and the Lion. Depending on the price, it might be worth picking up. So that was it from me for this intro to the fun show over in Orlando at the Orange County Convention Centre. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't. If you get a chance to visit the show, then please do visit and say hi to everybody.